Hi, it's Dan from Music Break here, and today I am gladly joined by the Goats in Trees. How are you guys doing this evening?
Great, thank you.
Very good, thank you very much.
Great
very
first
good.
set, loved it.
Are you guys okay with me doing some questions to you guys, you know?
Sure, fire
Absolutely
away.
fine. Fire away.
Yeah, if you guys want to check these guys out up on Facebook, their names are Goats in Trees.
Goats in Trees.
Goats in Trees, yes.
And who am I joined by this evening? I'm
Jeff, I'm the drummer.
I'm Andy, I'm the singer.
And let's go into the first question.
Okay.
My first question is, how did you come up with the name? Goats in Trees.
Over to you, Andy.
So, there are actually goats that live in trees in Morocco. If you haven't seen it, it's quite remarkable. A friend of mine bought me a calendar for Christmas, bizarre present, of goats in trees. Just pictures of goats in trees, and I thought that's quite a cool name for a band.
And if you look on the drum skin, the G, the I, the T and the S are all in red. So we're Gits.
Gits, you see.
Gits.
I saw that. I was like,
So yeah.
Yeah.
it just looks, it just stands out, and it's like, it just catches your
Yeah,
eye.
it's like an acronym.
We've been called worse.
We have been called worse, but yeah, it's basically just a bunch of goats in trees in Morocco, and they're quite cool.
Yeah.
And
It's a catchy name.
it's a name that people go, bit odd, but then
It's something you remember.
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'd been given like I don't know a Kelly Brook calendar, it would have been called Kelly Brook. So
And my next question is, flowing straight into it.
Yep.
You know, like, how did you guys meet?
what us personally?
You know, I was thinking, I'm going to go from like how you guys met, and then how did the band meet?
All right.
I
Okay.
think it's
So-
like how did the band meet?
I think I'll let Jeff answer
Yeah,
that.
so, well, we've known each other nearly 20 years now.
Yeah.
I started drumming 6 years ago, and the other musicians, we just used to jam. We didn't have a singer. We just used to sort of, you know... And
It was
then,
a way of-
And then we were having a drink one night, and Andy sort of went, oh, I sing a bit, just like come along. And, you know, even though I've known him 15 years by this point, he never told me that. And
There's lots of things I haven't told you.
we just started jamming, and then we got to the point of, wow, it should be good to get out gigging.
So I think at first it was just a way of
Yeah.
it was a way of letting off some steam, you know. It was just like a bunch of blokes in a rehearsal studio just making a racket to get away from the daily grind of jobs. And then the guitarist sort of walked into a rehearsal one day and went, "We've got a gig," and we were like, "Oh, do you remember?"
Yeah.
And we all went, "What? That was never meant to be the plan."
It just sort of, it just created your focus, and
Yeah.
you do the gig, your confidence builds, and you go, oh, actually, this is good, you know, and then...
And then you do a gig and people clap.
Yeah.
And you kind of go, bloody hell.
So, and that's where it sort of went from, really.
Yeah.
Friends and
Yeah. Friends making a racket, and then all of a sudden, friends making a racket and getting paid for it.
this is going to sound like a really, really, really weird question, but do you guys bring anything with you or on stage with you for like luck? Like anything weird? I've heard like things from footballs to...
Not for luck. We used to have a little goat mascot. Where's he gone?
My little goat. I gave it to, I gave it to Emily.
Oh, you gave it to my daughter.
I gave it to your daughter.
So that's probably lost.
That's lost. To be fair, I'm so preoccupied trying to make sure I remember every part of my equipment. Remembering the sort of because I have forgotten the stall once. You know, so no, we try just to focus on the playing.
Yeah.
Now you've said that, we're probably going to go looking for like. Yeah, exactly.
We need a new goat.
We do need a new.
We should
goat.
bring a live goat on
Yeah, it's
stage.
like University Challenge. Sort of tours.
We should have a live goat on stage.
Yeah.
It'd be quite good.
Yeah.
and my next question is, is it like, who's your inspiration? Like inspiration to like music, to what you do?
So, our approach has always been, of course you like to do songs that you personal, you know, you enjoy, but we tend to try and make sure we do things that hopefully people would not necessarily hear week in, week out, but they would know it. You know, it's like tonight, you're not going to hear many bands do Band on the Run followed by Devil Woman. You know, but they are songs that most people will know, and we just enjoy taking some songs and just making it different, a bit like Eurythmics, you know, which is essentially a synth song. You sort of turn it into something that fits more You know, we lean more towards rock feel, you know, but yeah, we just enjoy it.
But I think also because the band individually are all into lots of different things. It's kind of like, you know, when we come up with an idea for a song, someone will say, "Why don't we do that?" And it's kind of like it tends to be something that not necessarily every member of the band is into, but it's a song that fits with what we do.
Yeah,
I guess. So we always try and choose songs, to Jeff's point, that are a little bit different, that people wouldn't expect to hear on a Saturday night in a club in Raunds, I guess.
yeah.
There's a few of them in the second set.
Oh, looking forward to hearing.
Okay.
And my last question of the night is, who would you guys love to tour with in like your dream tour?
Well, that's
Dream tour.
that's where you will get. That's well.
I'd like to play with Bruce Springsteen.
It's difficult because
Bruce tends to get up. Well, the thing is, I'd love to play with Bruce Springsteen which obviously is never going to happen. But the thing why I'd love to play with Bruce is because Bruce always gets up on stage with the support band.
yeah, true.
Bruce always does a song with his support band, so I think it's really cool. So you imagine Bruce coming up and doing Devil Woman by Cliff Richard with us would be quite phenomenal.
I would have enjoyed touring with Rush,
Rush, okay. They've got quite a good drummer.
but I haven't got one at the moment.
They haven't.
So, yeah, good question.
There you heard it. You know, if you're looking for a drummer, you know.
Well, Rush are looking for a drummer. Jeff, are you up to the task?
I don't think I would be somehow.
There you go. Honesty is the best policy.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much.
No,
Thank
thank
you
you so much, Dan. Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you, Dan. Thank you.
All the
Enjoy the
best.
rest
Thank
of you guys' evening.
Cheers, mate. Thank
Enjoy.
you.